Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat. Sorry, my Glowforge is like setting up. I have to do some prints. So anyways, you might hear some noises from that. But real quick, I wanted to come on and start the roll of the dice collage challenge that I've been doing on my channel. And I will leave a link in the description box below this video where you can go to get the prompts for free. So anyways, I am going to roll the dice. Oh, I need something to write on so that we can write down what things we're going to be using. And you may hear the quad because my husband just started it, so there's always stuff going on around here. It's actually Sunday here, so I'm just starting this so that you know, I can get Monday's video done, since it's been taking forever to get those loaded. So we're just going to start with the focal set, which is the first one. And I think I'll roll 2 dice this time for this one. So we have 4, which is a flower. And for the next set, maybe I'll just roll 1 dice this time so that maybe I can get one of the lower numbers. Oh, no, 6 numbers. Third one. I'll do 2 dice. 7, paint of any color. Okay, we'll do 1 for the next one. 6 again. Something that keeps time. So if you want to play along with me, you can get the prompts, or when I do these roll of the dice things, you can just, you know, choose to use the same ones that I got. So it's just totally up to you. So we'll go 9, something with a circle. But all you need is the prompts and dice, and then, you know, something to do, make a collage on. So I'll do 1 for this last one. I usually do 5 or 6, just, you can do whatever, you can do as many as you want. Oh, I got 6 again. So we have a flag. Oops. I seem to roll 6 a lot. Okay, so there they are. A flower, numbers, paint of any color, something that keeps time, something with a circle, and a flag. So if you want to use those prompts, go ahead and gather some stuff. If you want to do your own, again, I will leave a link in the description box below the video where you can get the prompts. And then you just need a set of dice. And there aren't a lot of rules. Like, I'm not putting a lot of rules on this. It's really just for fun and to collage. That's it. So just do it how you like. And I will be back in just a minute and we'll do a collage. See you in a minute. Hi everybody, I'm back. So we have a flower, which I'm going to take out of this book. And sorry, I know you can hear the Glowforge cutting away, but it's the Botanist sticker anthology, and I got this from Amazon. I know there's a glare off of those shiny letters, but I'll have a link in the description box below. It's a lot like that, the antiquarium or whatever, but it's mostly just botanicals and things like that, and it's really cool. I inked on there, that's why that's like that. So yeah, anyway, there's lots of really cool stickers in this, so I thought we would use a flower out of here. So that's where I'll get my flower, and probably the only real color that we're going to have in this collage. It's mostly going to be neutrals and you know, black and white, that kind of thing. So numbers, I have loads of different things with numbers. I have my little black numbers that I cut with the Glowforge. I have, you know, my number stencil, that kind of thing. And then if I'm going to use some of these old like book page stuff, a lot of them have numbers in them, so lots of numbers. paint any color, and I chose black, which real exciting, right? But I just want to kind of keep it in that area, and then the color will come from the flower. Something with a circle. I have lots of circles actually. I have a car, has wheels, of course, those are circles. I have this old ad, and both of these are like tissue paper for wrapping gifts. And then there's that one there. I don't know what that is, but it's crazy. It's paper decorations and tapestries is what that is from. And then something that keeps time. I have these clocks, and they're also circles. And then I have a flag here in black and white, and it's also in a circle shape. So we have loads of circles and numbers and things. So I thought what I would do first is just kind of put down a background and start there. So I hope you guys are having a good day. It's Sunday for me, and my husband and I went out yesterday for our first ride on our Razor side by side. That was very fun. It was awesome to be out driving around again with that in the great outdoors. We went with some friends, and I can't find my glue box. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, so yeah, it was just really fun to get out. It did rain quite a bit. It said 10% chance of rain. I checked the morning before there, and yeah, 10%, and it pretty much rained on us the entire way. It was, at first it was just some little spitting and you hardly noticed all the way there, but on the way back we got some pretty serious rain, and I felt bad because like we have the side by side and it has a roof, you know, and my husband got a, what do you call it, windshield for Christmas from his mom and stepdad, and so that was awesome because that helped keep a lot of the mud off of us, but it kept, you know, raining, and then the mud hits the windshield and we have to keep stopping to clean off the windshield. I'm like, we need those old-fashioned windshield wipers, you know, with the pull string, so you could or they also, I think didn't they have like a knob for a while too? I don't know. Anyhow, that's what we needed because it was raining. I felt bad for friends because, like I said, they got pretty soaked because most of them are just on the regular quads, you know, which are great when it's not raining. You just never know at this time of the year, right? And today it's gorgeous. It's all sunshiny and beautiful out there, but who knew what it was going to do, especially when you check the weather and it says it's going to be nice, and then it's just not very nice. So this is just dictionary page. I'm just kind of making a background here just so we're not so much of the manila there. Amy. Yeah, but it was really, really fun to just go do that, get out and be outside. And we went through Leslie Gulch, and that's in Idaho. And oh my gosh, those rock formations are so cool. I've never seen them before, and they were just amazing. I mean, I can't even describe it. They're just so cool. The rock is all like holy, and we also discovered that some of the rock, it looked so green and we couldn't figure out why, and then we saw some with water, and when the rock is wet it's green, because my husband was saying he was just there in the fall and he said that the rocks were just, you know, like the regular kind of plain stone type color, and they were all green and we couldn't figure out why. So I guess when they get wet they're green, and since it was raining they were green, so that was really cool. I don't know a whole lot about rocks or what kind of rock that was, but it was just really neat. Like, beautiful, beautiful rock formations. Huge, amazing. Yeah, it almost reminds you of cathedrals or something. It's just really neat. So that was fun, 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 fun. And I have a number here. I need to tear this side a little. But we were pretty warm in our razor. You know, obviously it doesn't have a heater or windows that close or any of that. It's all open on the side and stuff. But, I mean, it was surprisingly warm just by keeping the rain off, you know. I mean, we were all bundled up too, but it worked great for that. So that was super fun. I think I'm going to put one of these numbers under here from our stencils. And thank you. You guys gave me great ideas. And like a lot of people said, why don't you sell them? And I just wasn't sure if that would be something that somebody would want. But a lot of people said that same thing. So I think I may make up some little packs of those as I cut stencils. And it may be a bit because I got lots of stuff I'm cutting right now. But yeah, so that'll be a good thing to have in there. It sounds like you guys have some ideas for them, and that's great. And a lot of people said to try like alcohol ink, which was great. And then somebody else was mentioning if I had used more wet or thin paper that it would work better, and totally correct. Like, that is spot on correct. I just was playing basically. And see, that doesn't really come through either, just because it's not, it doesn't stick down flat enough, so that's okay. We'll just put something over that. It's not a big deal. I just want to see if it would show up at all. They're not super thick, so it's kind of just tricky. But yeah, if you got it, had a more of a wetness, like more like decoupage and a thinner paper, then it definitely would work better. A lot of people mentioned that, and that is very, very, very true. I just playing around, seeing what I could come up with. So, but it was fun. Fun to play with. Nonetheless, this is also fun to just play and do this. So, yeah, but we had a nice time on the quad again. We'll do more of that as the weather gets nicer. But yeah. Okay. So I'm trying to think of how else I want to do this. Maybe we'll put some of these on now. So they're just kind of here and there. And I do have more of that if I want more of it. But I think I'm just going to go with glue stick. You can definitely decoupage if you prefer with this type of thing, obviously. I'm going to crinkle this a little because it will crinkle so easily, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And go ahead and just ink that a little bit. A lot of ink on that. Okay. And then this has a circle. There's some circles there as well. Actually, though, I think I'm going to tear the top of this. Bless you. I just sneezed in both times I did it this. When I turned it on the first time and that time. Actually, I think I'm going to have to tear that there. I want to make sure I see this circle, since that was kind of the main point of that. So I may kind of place these other things and see what I get. This needs to be inked because it's too white. Oopsie. couldn't find any cool like magazine pages or anything with flags of any kind, not just, I mean, I would have taken whatever, I just couldn't find anything. And I do have the that old book on the American flag, and so I just took something out of there, but just didn't have any good ones, which was kind of a bummer because that would have been fun. That is better though. It needed that. I could turn this way. That would work, and then I would definitely see my circle there. It's such an odd, it's like legs with feet going around in a circle. It's just a very strange image. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing some of these and having fun doing it, because that's really all it's about. It's not anything major. Just want people to have fun with it. Do some collaging to feel better about collaging. I think what I might do with this is go around the edge of it with the paint. Spritz that a little. And it's just black acrylic. That's just obviously a sponge that I've used for all manner of things. So you can use a brush or a sponge to do these type of, and then now you're going to see how wonky my cutting was. Not that you probably couldn't tell anyway. I don't know that I could actually technically call them circles. That's a circle because I cut that with a die cut thing. So, but these are by hand, so not so great. Okay. And then I thought it might be fun to put some of our numbers on there. What did I do with that? Stencil. Down here. And I'm going to use my sponge. Just going to get some, this is kind of thick. I'm thinking that it, I mean, you don't want it super duper thin because you don't want it to go under the stencil, but it's been sitting for a bit, so I think it's just thickened up a lot. Now the tricky part is holding it down right. Probably be smart to tape if you're doing this. And my fingers are sticky from the glue. Oopsie. Let's try to keep it on the stencil, not off the stencil. I'm going to get my finger more than anything right there, it looks like. And yeah, oopsie, I got it up around. I think it was Carol Laws that I was watching the other day was talking about how fast your fingers get sticky. It's like, yeah. It takes like one thing glued and you're a mess. I mean, you don't need the whole 1, 2, 3 either. You could just choose to do one of these. Okay. I went off up there too, but that's okay. I like it. I think it looks cool. It's a different kind of look, and I'll have to take that and wash it off. So I'm just going to set it in there for a second. I hope that it comes off after sitting. What I might do is grab a wipe here, put it on that after I wipe my fingers. So that I definitely don't have it just dried on there and not ever coming off again. But yeah, those can just be washed right in water. So I got it on my fingers. Okay. I definitely like that though. I think that looks cool. And I cut more of those, so those are in my shop. I don't know how many more of the number packs I'm going to be doing because I'm struggling with how some of the things are being cut. The machine wants to cut out the outside of the design before the inside, and I don't know how to change that. So it kind of chops them apart sometimes, so sometimes it takes multiple tries to finally get one that works. So I don't know, it's just become very time consuming, and I just don't unfortunately have the time to fiddle with it. So I may end up doing like some smaller packs, kind of like I do with the rusty cogs, because those cut out fine, and just do, you know, like a set of numbers and a set of keys or something like that. It's just not working that great with what I'm trying to do right now. So I'm going to go ahead and take this and kind of make some marks other places to, you know, make all that make more sense. Plus it will just give it more interest in different spots. Almost like framing it out. But yeah, I don't know why I can't figure that out, how to do that. I mean, I'm sure there's a way. It's just me figuring it out, because I am pretty technologically challenged, and my son doesn't know how to use, you know, the Glowforge any better than we do, so it's unfortunately one of those deals where it's just going to be a learning process. Okay, I think that will work. And then we also have these things that come off of the book cradles when we print them, and my husband's been like, you need to find something to do with those too. I mean, this isn't huge because it's not like you're going to go through a lot of them, but they kind of make cool stamps. They're like right in the middle of the thing when it prints, and they pop out when you're done. So anyhow, I was playing with this the other day, and it's kind of cool if you get enough stuff on it. It just makes kind of a neat mark. Okay. Helps when it's totally flat too. Alright, I need to move these over. Hopefully they're dry enough. Get some glue on this. We need a spot for our flower too, so I don't want to forget about that. I need to choose a flower. Just want to cover up that number up there. I may just use one clock. I may not use them both, but I do like them. Helps if you have it go the right direction. Okay. That one. This one's so big. This one's really weird. I'm not even sure, because because it's at a weird, I don't know, I guess it goes like that. That's 12, so sorry, it's just these numbers are going other ways, so that was throwing me off. And then I think I picked out of here, I kind of like this red one's neat. Let's look through some of the other ones real quick while that's drying a little more. That's even kind of cool. But it would be fun to have. These are cool. It's like a huge oval sticker on those. And then some are squares, some are like rounded edge squares. There's coral and lily pads. Some fun stuff there. I think I want those. This one's kind of cool. And then in between the pages, this is even kind of neat. You could almost use that in collage too. After you know, like got a whole set of the stickers off of there, you could use that too. Yellow. That's kind of cool. Oh, that one's cool. Maybe we should use that one. I like that. So I'm going to ink that. I like to ink them while they're in, but you can ink it out however you want to do it. Just kind of works good to just come in here and ink it. I like using the brush because it's not quite as fabric things fell down. So, and if you don't like the inking, then, you know, obviously just leave them the way they are. They're totally cool stickers. I just don't like that white edge a whole bunch, so. Oh, you know what I need to do, though, before I take that off? I need to glue down the clock. So let me do that real quick. I'm going to use the bigger one. Probably going to need one more circle somewhere though, but I'll figure that out in a minute. Let me just get this down. I can do it without tearing the pretty flower. Seems like I always have to tear them somewhere. Go this way a little. Right there. I don't know if I should have gone behind the clock or in front of the clock. That's always tricky, right? Okay, let's see. It definitely needs something else. Not sure what. I kind of just feel like some of this old book page might be good. And then I have a circle lock, but these I cut before I figured out exactly what I wanted to do, and I don't think this has that circle lock in it. Let's move it. Two wood. That'd be kind of cool. Could use a cog. Hold on just one second. Have, so that's that circle lock. I don't know which way it goes. Let's pop out the center part. Like that, or do I like the two better? There's two pieces of book page there and they're coming apart. I also have the little cog. That one's kind of, that's too little. I'm going to glue those back together. They weren't obviously glued together all the way. I mean, we could just use one. Let's use one. Like, why do I need two? I don't. And I didn't ink around that either. I hate when I forget stuff like that when I'm near the end, because it's like I'm gonna mess it up, and kind of just like the two, but I already have a 2. Is there something else? Oh, here's an 8 that would work. Eight. That is my daughter. She was getting ready to go to work. That's a bummer. When I have to go to work. So do like 83. I already have a 3 too. 87. I'm getting that wet with that stinking thing. It's weird because the 7's they're different fonts because I use different fonts. Does that look weird? I think it's alright. I think that's what I'm going to do. Alright, where's my glitter glue? Oh, come on. I still have nails, but I cut them shorter, and it's like, I don't know, it takes me a while to like figure out how to use my hands again or something. Looking for paper towel, which I don't have up here, so just want some of that extra glue off. Okay. I always think I have everything and I never do. So aggravating. Alright, is there anything else? I think I might just add a couple of like circles with this. That didn't really do it at all. It's almost better with when I use the ink. Let's try to spread it out a little bit. I'm going to try to go kind of there again. I'm going to go a little different. Maybe we'll come over here more. Yeah, that's better. Let's do a big circle. Got a big blob right there. Just making a mess now. I'm going to stamp it off once, yeah, because that's pretty big. Where do I want this one? Right here. You guys are probably screaming, no, stop! Okay. Alright, I'll stop now. Okay, so that is my crazy. I have a flower, numbers everywhere, paint in black, something to keep time, something with a circle, and a flag, and there's lots of other circles as well. There's circles and circles. So yes, that is my collage for today. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun making it. So let's see, how long are we going to, 33, yeah. I think that's a video for today, because that is all I've got. Days when I do these, I don't plan a lot else because it takes me forever, because what I do is do the roll and then I go look for stuff, and it takes me so long to do that that I don't think of anything else. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you join in and just have a lot of fun with it. We'll talk soon. Love you guys. Bye-bye.